Hi everyone, it's me. I'm back again. I told you I'd be back. I'm just going to do an update on AJ and like let you guys know sort of where he's at the moment in his life. He today is Sunday, the 7th of August, and he is 6 weeks and 5 days. Let me think. Yes, 6 weeks and 5 days old. He's over under his play gym at the moment, playing with the play gym. Let's see if I can show you. It's just down there. What you doing, Booger? He's just talking to his boys and things, so you might hear him. So last time I talked to you guys, he said that he was getting his jabs done. Which he did. Poor thing. Yeah, so he got his immunisations done on Friday. He really did do very well. I mean, poor thing. And he was also weighed and everything like that. And I'm just going to find his measurements and things. Yeah, so like the nurse weighed him and things as well because he hadn't been weighed for a couple of weeks. So at birth he was 7 pounds 3 ounces, which was 3.28 kilos. And on Friday he was 4.24 kilos. So he's put on almost a kilo. He was 57 centimetres long on Friday. When he was born he was 54 and a half. 54 and a half, one of those. And when he was born his head circumference was 36 centimetres, I think. Yeah, and he was 36 centimetres? 35. But one of those, I know that. And it was 39.5 centimetres on Friday, so he is doing really well, and yeah, really pleased with that. So I'm going out of screen. So yeah, that's what his measurements and stuff are at the moment. He's a very slender baby. He's not when he was born he was very slender. He was very like no meat on him whatsoever. He is starting to fatten up now. He's getting a fatter face and definitely getting some rolls in his thighs and things, but he's a very slender baby. Yeah, you are. He still actually his newborn pants and things are still too big for him around the waist. He fits them perfectly lengthwise, but they're just so loose around the waist that I don't think he's ever going to get into them. You know, by the time he does, they'll probably be shorts or something. So, yeah, he's very slender and like long, sort of, yeah. You probably saw his hair in my other video. He had all that when he was born and he's still got it. He has blue eyes at the moment. I don't think they're going to change colour because he looks exactly like my husband, and so everybody thinks he'll stay a blue-eyed baby. Yeah, he what's he doing now? He is very talkative. He started smiling at 3.5 weeks, like social smiling. Yeah, and he hasn't stopped since. He will talk to you, he smiles at you, he loves it when people talk to him. So that's what I usually spend most of my time doing, is talking to him, because he's not really laughing or anything, but yeah, he just smiles and makes lots of cooing noises and everything, and yeah, he's just... Hang on a minute. What you doing, Papa? You alright? Um, what was I saying? Yeah, he makes lots of cooing noises and things and talks and everything, and yeah, he's a very sociable baby. Um, Found out sort of pretty early on he does not like to be cuddled a lot. Like, he would much rather be on the floor. Like, and yeah, you would. And right from like 2 weeks old, he was like, if we just cuddled him too much, he just got sick of being held. He didn't want to be held. He wanted to lie on the floor or lie in his bed or something. He just didn't want to be held. So he does, like, by the end of the day, if he's, getting really, because he has his fussy time in the evening, if we try and hold him too much, cuddle him too much, try and calm him down, he's just like, no, this is not working, put me on the floor. So, yeah, that's sort of what he does. So he does, we do tummy time. We don't, it's sort of hard to do tummy time with him because he's a very spilly baby and he just spills. Put him on his tummy and he just spills. So, I still do it, but I can only do it for a short time before he'll spill, and don't want it to get into his face and everything, so I've got to lift up again. So I've sort of got to pick my times to do it. But I mean, he holds his head up when you're holding him and things like that. Yeah, he's pretty good. Yes, fussy time is definitely in the evening. You had enough, darling. Are they not talking to you? You had enough. Hey? Let's go grab them. Come visit the people. So it's fussy time generally starts 3:30, 4ish, and pretty much goes on until he has his bath at night and goes to bed. So it's a bit hard, eh? Yeah. Can you say hello? Say hi. Say hi, everybody. So yeah, that's what he does. So we're learning how to deal with it now and everything, and because he is such a spilly and he's such a windy baby, he gets all this like wind that builds up throughout the day and just causes him so much pain and havoc, and he just hates it. So yeah, so that's that. What else are you doing? What else do you do? He found his hand. He's found his hand. He likes to suck on his hand. Here's a pacifier as well that I use, like, when I'm first putting him to bed, and then if it falls out, it falls out. He's got to settle himself. But yeah, like if you're holding him, and his hands are sort of, his arms are pretty high up, then then he will use one hand to support the other and pop it in his mouth and suck away. So, that's fine. Keeps him occupied, doesn't it? Yeah, let's clean that up. Yeah, what else is he doing? What else are you doing? He is not a very good sleeper during the day. I'm starting a new sort of technique to try and get him to sleep in his bed during the day for more than 15 minutes. It's sort of very hard to sort of settle down for a sleep during the day, but he sleeps fine at night. So yeah. Hey. So yeah, like starting that sort of thing. He'll sleep in the front pack. Have a front pack sort of carrier thing. He'll sleep in that while I'm doing housework and things. So I can generally get like a whole lot of housework done, because he'll sleep in there while I'm doing washing and dishes and vacuuming and that sort of stuff. He'll sleep for like 2.5 hours. So sometimes it does mean that I have to do housework for 2.5 hours, because I really want him to sleep during the day. But we asked the doctor about it, and the doctor said, you know, some babies will sleep all day. Some babies, you know, just like to be awake. And, you know, the doctor said, you know, as long as he is healthy, he's gaining weight well, he's not crying all the time when he's awake. Because if he was crying when he was awake, then you would know that something was wrong. But if he's awake and he's happy to play with his toys and all that sort of stuff, then he obviously just wants to be awake. But we do manage to get sleep in, you know. Sometimes it's a lot of little naps and stuff, but we get it in. And yeah, he does really well at night. He'll go down and he'll sleep sort of between 5.5 and 7 hours straight, and then he'll have a feed, and by the time he's had that, when he sort of waits for that feed, it's between sort of, it's anywhere between 4 and 6:30 in the morning, depending on what time he finally got himself to sleep the night before. And then he'll go back down for maybe another hour or two, and then he'll have another feed. And then if it's still early in the morning, I'll try and put him down again to get a little bit longer of a sleep. And then he's up and we're up. So I mean, I'm not. Oh my goodness, my voice. I'm definitely not losing sleep at night, which I'm thankful about. And I'd rather him sleep well at night than be sleeping all day and then awake all night, you know. And I mean, he does like, you know, he likes to be awake and doing things and talking to people and talking to toys and, you know, he likes to do that sort of stuff, eh? Yeah. I put music on and all that sort of stuff, and yeah. He likes the TV. He does like the TV. I think it's just the colours and stuff. But he doesn't pay like long attention to it. It just be like, oh, bright colours, and then he'll go back to whatever he was doing. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, sorry, darling. But yeah. And his hairline is finally coming in. It's darkened, finally. It's darkening. But yeah. And I mean, he's feeding really well. He's a bit of he pops off a lot, sort of just because, I think. Sometimes he pops off because, you know, he hears a noise and he wants to know what that is, or he wants to take a breather because he takes it in real fast. He needs to get some air in, but he's feeding really well, and he's got it down to now where he'll only spend 10-15 minutes feeding and then he's done. And I'm like, wow, you sucked me dry fast. But yeah, like, of course, when he was beginning, of course, you know, it took an hour or whatever, but now it's down to pretty efficient. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, I'm gonna change your nappy. Darling. So yeah, it's yeah. Generally he's really pretty good. But, yeah, I'm going to have to leave it there for now because I've got to change his nappy. Getting a bit uncomfortable. Yeah. Getting a bit uncomfortable. So, yeah, I will do my labour and delivery video hopefully tomorrow and get that up. And, I know. And, yeah, get that up. So, I will, talk to you guys soon. Okay, bye!